Okay, get this, get this. So I've been ranting and raving a lot the past couple years about I want celebs and athletes and people to be more vocal about uh, everything, but of course the genocide. And something that I'm always ranting and raving about is like, look at clips of Muhammad Ali. He's like really going there. He's like just straight up being like, America sucks. You guys kill Vietnamese. I hate this country. He's really going for it. And I just don't see people doing that now. And makes me it makes me want to like figure out like, well, what the hell is going on with society that people feel like they can't do that anymore or like scared out of it.
Uh, I mean, a million things. A million things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I was writing for Yahoo back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
and I signed with the Pacers. Larry Bird calls me into his office, and he's like, "We had the Malice in the Palace a couple years ago, like the biggest fight in
Mm.
NBA history. One of our players shot himself last year. This dude shot himself in the leg of the
Oh
club.
my god.
While you're here, we'd prefer you weren't doing this Yahoo blog." So here, like immediately connecting a stupid blog a 23-year-old was writing about Steak and Shake to shooting yourself in the leg. That's early indoctrination into what not to say. If you learn that then, by the way, I was the only one who had to learn that lesson. There's a reason Larry Bird had to bring me in to say that because they didn't have to tell anybody else. They already knew. Shut up.
Yeah.
And conversely, when I think about like Marshawn Lynch,
Mm-hmm.
who's obviously not political, but in a certain way he is because he's very much himself. We went to college together. He was like this in college, but when he got drafted, he didn't talk. He didn't do interviews. It wasn't until that Super Bowl when he said, "I don't want to do interviews," that they finally let him be himself.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dearth of people who discuss, world politics, but they also don't talk about themselves. They don't talk about who they
Yes.
are. They
Yeah.
don't. Society itself is missing like true examples of a full person.
Yes.
Like we're just seeing like carve outs of like a sales tactic that to make you spend $300 on a Beyonce candle. I'm gonna take the heat for this. Beyonce hasn't said shit to help anybody
Ever.
ever, like in her life.
We don't know.
That doesn't mean the
we don't
music's
know
not
her.
good.
The music is great and she's beautiful, great performer.
But because of that, how many people have gotten major personality traits from Beyonce's handcrafted universal music group, Rock Nation ass music, and not from like an actual person?
I know.
Like who like lives a full life that you can see and be like, oh, I've been misled.
Yeah.
All of that adds up to nobody's ever gonna say shit about anything. They're docile as fuck. Can I curse here?
Please.
Docile as fuck.
Did you see on Netflix there's a documentary called Sunday Best? You seen this? You heard of this?
I think I've seen the title screen. I don't know. I don't think I've watched it.
It's about the Ed Sullivan show and how back in the day, I mean, all the time is racist, but this is a particularly racist time in America. Like, people are like bombing black people's houses, like, integrating schools and like screaming at little kids and shit. And during this time, he is booking all these black artists and like they're getting hate mail, they're getting death threats, and he's just like, it's the right thing to do, sorry. And like, and not even just like musicians, he's also getting like people that are like very vocal, like black people that the newspapers are saying this person's a communist, this person's anti-American, and he'll like book them on the show that week or the next week to just show no, they're not weird, this is like normal. And it's a great movie and it makes you think that's really cool of him, but it also like makes you so mad like looking at the state of TV today.
What
like
we're missing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of people don't consider this, right? The Ed Sullivan show, he has on all these people. I'm going to imagine that somebody in the building was also mad, right?
Of course.
Not just like getting letters, like maybe a producer, but maybe that producer didn't have that much power to get that shut down. But when that producer had a son and nepotized him right into the producer role for that same show, he told him, this is where I made mistakes. This is why we don't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have Jimmy Fallon was that his name? I don't even remember this motherfucker's name anymore. Who has never said anything about anything.
I know.
So that's like, I really think people believe they're living some full version of life, and they just aren't. Like, you know how many people I just ask, like, if they'll be like, hey, Rod, like, what's going on with you? And I'll tell them, I'll be like, what's up with you? Oh, nothing. Like, you just can't even process a motherfucking individual thought.
Sure.
And all of that has, yeah, it all added up. And now we're here.